Nintendo is putting its own spin on Skylanders. I'm Bridget Carey, and this is your CNET Update. Times are tough for Nintendo. Sales are down for the Wii U, and in its recent earnings report, revenue was down 8% for the quarter, and profits slipped 30% from this time a year ago. But Nintendo has a few ideas on how to turn things around. Just like Skylanders and Disney Infinity, Nintendo will sell its own special action figures that have sensors to work with video games. These Nintendo figures would use near-field communication, or NFC, to save data on the toy, and it could be used across several video game titles on the Wii U and the 3DS. When you put the character on the Wii U gamepad, it loads up your game data. You can also put it on a special wireless platform for the 3DS. Nintendo says we will learn more about the figurines in June at the E3 Video Game Expo. And that's not all that's new from Nintendo. When Mario Kart 8 comes out later this month for the Wii U, it'll have a feature called Mario Kart TV. It lets players upload their racing highlights to the internet, and you can watch them on a smartphone. Nintendo also plans to create new game consoles for emerging markets. It's not just going to make a cheaper version of the Wii. Rather, the goal is to design a whole new type of low-cost system from scratch for other countries. Let's move on to apps. If you want to spice up your podcast and radio experience, you should check out the updated TuneIn Radio app. TuneIn is a free way to listen to live radio broadcast streams and podcasts, but it's changing its tune, so to speak, to be more social. You can now follow people and follow shows and share what you love with your followers. One neat thing is that you can search for music that's streaming right now, so you can hop into a station that's playing your jam. And while TuneIn wants to change the way we listen, another tech startup wants to change the way we buy makeup. What if you could print your own makeup at home with a 3D printer? Just pick the colors that work for you, and the 3D printer mixes the ingredients and pigments to create a cream or a pressed powder. It's called the Mink, and it was shown off at the TechCrunch Disrupt conference in New York City. It'll cost around $300 for the printer when it comes out later this year. But if you're interested in a different type of 3D printer, you can win one for free from CNET. We have a sweepstakes going on now to win a MakerBot 3D printer and supplies. It's worth more than $2,000. Go to cnet.co/sweeps to win. You have until May 14th. That's your tech news update from our studios in New York. I'm Bridget Carey.